Hello students. So, how is life? Must be solving maths day and night. Good. Don't forget, practice makes a man perfect. So students, welcome back. Today we are on the third phase of our journey. Now, what all we did? We completed addition, subtraction and multiplication with algebraic expressions. Today, we are to start with the next operation. And what is that? That is division. But before starting with division, let us take up one more topic, and that is simplification. Questions on simplification are there in exercise 10.3. So, students, let us begin today's class with simplifications from exercise 10.3. Now, question number 4. Simplify. The question is x plus 3 into x minus 3, again x plus 4 and then x minus 4. So, how are you going to solve this sum? Divide the sum into two parts. First you solve these two expressions and then these two. So, we begin. X with x both and then again with plus 3 both. So, x into x, x square plus minus minus 3x, then with plus 3 into x plus 3x plus minus minus 3 3s are 9. So, what we get? X square. Now, here you see minus 3x plus 3x cancel off. So, what we got? X square minus 9. Come to this side. Put it in bracket. The next, with x, x square minus 4x. Then with plus 4, plus 4x plus minus minus 4 4s are 16 equal to minus 4x plus 4x cancel off. X square minus 16. So, here we got x square minus 9, there x square minus 16. Now you solve this as we are removing this equal to sign here because this is the same expression. Now what are we doing? Now we have to multiply x square minus 9 with x square minus 16. So we proceed. X square into x square, x to the power 4. X square minus 16 x square. Then with minus 9 x square. Minus 9 into minus 16. Minus minus plus. 9 into 16. 9 6 are 54. 9 1s are 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 144. Now your answer. Here you see. Both the literals are same. X square and x square. So you need to solve this. So my answer is x to the power 4. Now minus 16 minus 9. So sign will be in minus. What we have to do? We have to add up. 16 plus 9 how much? 16 plus 10 26. So plus 9 will be 25x square and plus 144. So that's the answer. X to the power 4 minus 25x square plus 144. Now students, question number 3, the third expression here. Here you can see x plus 5 into x plus 6 into x plus 7. What we do? First let us solve this 2. So what we get? That is equal to x square plus 6x plus 5x plus 5 6 are 30. And this remains x plus 7. Now what we have to do? We will multiply with x plus 7. To make it easier, first I write x plus 7. With x plus 7, we have to multiply x square. Now here you solve it. Plus 6x plus 5x. What we get? Plus 5 plus 5, 10 and 1, 11x plus 30. Now continue the process of multiplication. First with x, then with 7. So x to the power 3 plus 11x square plus 30x plus with 7, 7x square plus 77x and the last one plus 7 0 the 0, 7 3s are 21. That is equal to. Now hunt for like terms. See, you have 30x, 77x and you also have 11x square, 7x square. Solve. So x to the power 3 plus 11 plus 7. So plus 18x square plus 30 plus 77. 30x and 77x. Solve it. 7 So 87, 97, 107. So 107x plus 210. So no more. That's your answer. That is x to the power 3 plus 18x square plus 107x plus 210. That is 210. So this was the question on simplification. Question number 4 we did. Question number 4, number 2 and number 3. If you come to question number 5, children, you have to find the area of the rectangle. Two adjacent sides are given. So naturally area of the rectangle will be length into breadth, multiply. So we have completed with exercise 10.3. Now we begin with division. That is exercise 10.4. So students, we start with division now. Now when you come to division, remember students, mathematics, it is a magical subject. You know why? Because you can check your answers on your own. You do not need anybody. Especially with operations like plus, minus, multiply and division. So when you are solving these sums, you can cross check your own answer. So for division, you have to be very careful. How can you check your answer with division? We all know that dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. Followed? And when we are starting with division, it is same like the arithmetical division which you did. What is the difference? Here the difference is you also have literals along with numbers. You have to be careful of. Like when I am dividing 8 by 2. 2 4s are 8, you all know. But when I am dividing 8x square by 2x. So 2x into 4 will give you the same thing. X into x will give you x square. So you have to keep in mind what? The law of indices. So we already discussed about the first law where when the bases are same, we add up the powers. Now we come to the second law of indices. The second law states when the same bases, say with different power 5 here, I put a power m to the power say a divided by m to the power b. Here a is greater than b. A should be greater. Then when the same bases are divided, children, powers are subtracted. That is equal to m to the power a minus b. A minus b when a is greater. So if I have m to the power n, when 4 is here, 2 is here. So here I will subtract 4 minus 2, wherever the greater power is. Now if I change this to 8, m to the power 4, m to the power 8. Be very careful students. Always remember you have to subtract the smaller from the greater. So I will subtract over here 8 minus 4. So in this case, my subtraction will be there in the denominator depending on where your power is greater. So students, with this, the concepts of division which you already know, but here you have to be careful because along with numbers you also have literals. So I always advise my students, when you are starting with division, children, you must always do a rough work. In rough you solve what into what will give you the dividend, and then you proceed with the division step by step. The moment you do the rough work, you will not commit any silly mistake. So students, let us begin with exercise 10.4, that is division. The first question. Here a simple question, you have to divide minus 39 pq square r to the power 4 by this. So I am dividing here with a monomial. Question number 2 also I am dividing with a monomial. The moment you are dividing with a monomial, students, you be very careful. The moment you are dividing with a monomial, you will divide each and every term with the monomial separately. So we begin with question, the first one. This is equal to minus 39 p q to the power 2 r to the power 5 divided by minus 24 p to the power 3 q to the power 3 and r. The first thing is minus minus cancel off. 24 and 39 will go by, yes correct, will go by 3. 3 ones are 24, 3 eights are 24. 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. Gone. Now here either you can apply the law and show me the answer, or straight away you can cancel off. No problem. Here you have P1, here P3. So what remains here? It becomes 3 minus 1. Q you come to, Q2, Q3. So I have told you the greater minus smaller. So here in the denominator you shall subtract 3 minus 2. Come to R, R5, R1. So I have to do the subtraction there where the power is higher. So 5 minus 1. Follow children? So my answer 13 by 8. Be very careful. P, nothing is there. On top Q is nothing is there. R 5 minus 1. So R to the power 4. Now in the denominator P 3 minus 1. So P square. Q 3 minus 2. So Q. And R cancel off. So my answer is 13 by 8. 13 R to the power 4 divided by 8 P square Q. Now come to the next one. The next, as I have told you, each and every term with the monomial. 9x to the power 4 divided by 3x minus 8x to the power 3 divided by 3x minus 12x by 3x plus 3 by 3x. Quickly we cancel off. 3 ones are, 3 threes are. This no cancellation. 3 ones are, 3 fours are. Follow children. Be very careful here. Do not cut crisscross children. There is a minus sign in between. You cannot do up and down. Crisscrossing you cannot do. You can only do if there is a multiplication sign there in between. So I can only cut 2 by 4 into 6 by 3 this way, diagonally, the moment you have this in between. With plus and minus, we cannot do diagonal simplification. So up and down of the same fraction, we solve. So what remains here? See, x4, x. So this x cancel off, 4 minus 1. x3, x cancel off, 3 minus 1. Here it is x, x goes. Here only 3x. So my answer here 3, x 4 minus 1. So x square minus 8 by 3. X 3 minus 1. So x square minus 3 4s are 12. So 4. X gone plus 3 and 3 cancel off. So 1 by x. So students answer 3x cube minus 8x square by 3 minus 4 plus 1 by x. Now you come to question number 3 children. Here with this question we begin with the actual division. Why? Because here we are dividing by a binomial. The moment you are dividing by a binomial, students, you have to follow the way we divide, the long division method. We need to follow the long division method. Do the rough work as I have told you to avoid mistakes. So we begin 6x square, here only I write. It was division by 6x square, question number 3, 1 I am doing, plus 13x plus 5. I am dividing by 2x plus 1. So I wrote the answer, question here. Now I will write the question on top because I will be showing you the rough work. How to do the rough work? At least for first 2-3 questions you do this rough work to make the concept clear. Now I am multiplying 2x plus 1. So 2x plus 1 I have to multiply with such a number so that I get 6x square, so that I can cancel off the first term of the expression. So students, 2x plus 1 with what shall I multiply to get 6x square? So first 6 divided by 2, so that is 3. 3 2s are 6 you got. Now you need x square, so you have to multiply by x. So 3x into 2x will give you 6x square. You also have to multiply the number here. So that becomes plus 3x. So I am multiplying by what? By plus. You have to be careful of the sign also. You are multiplying with plus 3x. So the moment you multiply with 3x, what you got? 6x square plus 3x. Now students, in division what we do here, we subtract. So the moment you have to do subtraction, you have to change the sign. Plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus. So 6x square minus 6x square, cancel off. Plus 13 minus 3, your answer will be plus 10x. And you bring down the next one, so plus 5. So now you have to multiply 2x plus 1 with such a number that you get at least 10x to cancel it off. Followed? I am going very slow, children, and that is why this rough work I am doing. The first step, the second step. This rough work will make the thing absolutely crystal clear to you. So 2x plus 1. With what will you multiply 2x to get 10x? Very simple. 5 2s are 10. So simply with 5 I multiply. I will get 10x plus 5. So I am doing here multiplying it with plus 5. So what I get? 10x and I get plus 5 here. Subtraction. There will be plus changes to minus. Plus changes to minus. Plus 10x minus 10x cancel off. Plus 5 minus 5 cancel off. Always in division at the end, you should write your quotient. Your quotient is 3x plus 5 and your remainder is 0. So if you do here, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. There is no remainder. So I am not writing plus remainder here. It will be plus 0 only. So if you do divisor, divisor is this, divisor into quotient, you will get back this expression. So by doing this, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient, you will be able to check whether your answer is correct or not. One more sum I do, children, the last question. For number 1 quickly. See, 6x cube plus x square minus 26x minus 25. I am dividing by 3x minus 7. 3x minus 7, question number 4-1. Now, the rough work here. Be very careful. 3x minus 7, children, I multiply with what? To get what? 6x cube. 2 3s are 6 and to get a x cube, only x is there. So I have to multiply with x square. 2 plus 1, it will become x3. And what else I will get? 7 2s are 14. So here will be a minus 14x square. So 3x minus 7 into 2x square. What will I get? 6x to the power 3 minus 14x square. A plus, a minus. Cancel off. What remains? Plus 1 plus 14. So 15x square minus 26x. Followed now. The next. With what shall I multiply 3x minus 7 to get 15x square? 5 3s are 15. So a 5 here and a x to get a x square. So I multiply by plus 5x. The moment you multiply with 5x, what will you get? You will get 15x square and minus 5 7s are 35x. Minus 35x. Change the sign. This cancel off. Minus 26 plus 35. Your answer in plus 26. You subtract from 35. Your answer is 5 plus 4. That is your 9x. Here you get 9x. One more to bring down minus 25. Now with what will you multiply 3x minus 7 so that you get 9x? Simply I will multiply with 3. So plus 3. You multiply with plus 3. What will you get? 3 3s are 9x and 3x minus 7. So 3 plus 3 into minus 7. What will you get? 3 7s are 21 and a minus 21. Minus 21 you will get over here. 9x plus it was, just a minute, this will be 25. 25 here which you are bringing down. So it was 9x minus 25. What we got? 9x minus 21. Change the sign, minus plus cancel off. Minus 21, sorry, minus 25 plus 21. So your answer will be minus 4. So your remainder is, children, your remainder here is minus 4. So write down quotient is equal to 2x square plus 5x plus 3 and your remainder is minus 4. So students, what we did today? We discussed about simplification questions in exercise 10.3 and after that we took up division and we completed exercise 10.4. All the divisions I did. Question number 5, 6 and 7. The last questions are also on division, children. Do it once, twice, thrice. If you face any problem, any difficulty, you text me, you may call me. So students, that's all for today's class. In the next class, we will take up with algebraic identities. Thank you students. Goodbye. Good luck. Bye-bye.